venturing into a piece of unknown territory today. What I mean by that is that Tally has previously not been in this part of this wild habitat. The reason I'm talking quietly is she is unawares, just spooked some deer, not much that far ahead of her. So I'm just holding back. I'm not telling her anything. I'm just observing her. If I need to pop in a recall, I will certainly do that. Now it's quite a calm day, but there is a nice breeze. But I'm sure that she will pick up on the scent when it happens. Now the deer have come down this way where she's heading towards. And there, she's just picking it up there. See that? So I just want to keep her relatively engaged. Up! This way. Atta girl. Atta girl. I tend to keep her close when we go into a new area, but that's not an easy task, simply because it's a new area. And I'm well aware of the properties of scent and how they linger and how easily a dog can pick them up. So I am keeping an eye on her. I do expect failures to recalls. I'm not expecting perfection. And do our recalls fail from time to time? Yes, they do. They do. I've just spotted another deer up ahead through the trees, moving silently there. Recalls do fail in a lot of areas. And if you expose your dog to a multitude of environments, especially if it's not working. I know some gun dogs who are par excellence recalls in the field, but they can lack in other areas. And it's all to do with exposure, generalization, proofing and training. I'm quite happy that Tally's staying relatively close there. I'm always looking at where her interest is peaked. She seems to be scenting close by me. Now, exposure to a new environment for me just means checking it out, but it doesn't mean covering a lot of distance. As you can see here, the forest is quite dense, and I'm imagining that, say, around 5:30, 6 a.m. in the morning, this is a very lovely habitat to go to. Now, prior to this, there is a big water ditch just ahead of Tally there, and prior to coming in here, I'd been stopping her at the ditch. A couple of recalls had failed and she came over, so it's her first exposure with me in the area. I've crossed the ditch with her this time, and it's all about observation. What can you get from your dog? What can you get from your dog? I do have a degree of reliability. I'm confident in what I can get from her, but from time to time I know the environment can get the better of me, and I expect that, but that doesn't mean I'm going to shy away from that challenge. I'm going to take calculated risks rather than random risks. There. I'm quite pleased with what she's doing. So there's no commands. Well, I'm about to stop her now. Hup! Hup! Here. Come in. Come in. Come in. Atta girl. Atta girl. Get on. All I want to do is control the direction that she's going in. This way. This way. This way. And when I get that level of responsiveness quite regularly, I'm happy with that. I'm happy to progress from that, where I can start to sharpen up my recalls, the steadiness that we have in different environments. And steadiness should be trained in a lot of areas. It's not just something that's related to gun dog training, dogs going out and getting dummies, dogs going out and getting cold game or live game. There's social steadiness and there's general steadiness in life to your commands and what you want from the dog. So that's really, really important. So on the surface, it doesn't look like we've done much. But in my mind, we've done quite a lot just by this little bit of exposure here. And I'm happy with their level of response. That's all you can hope for. And we build on that. We build on that, and then we come back in. One place is not the same 2 days running. The elements change a place. The amount of wildlife that's in the place, one area is not the same 2 days running. So it needs multiple exposures to be able to reach a certain degree of reliability in our behaviours. But very happy with that. She's going to do her zimmies now. Atta gal, atta gal. Well, it'd be rude not to film this because I enjoy watching her like this. Atta gal. And she's excited because she's had that exposure there. And how great her confidence has come on with water. And you know, previously, months and months ago, she wouldn't get her feet wet. I've been taking her to various rivers, working mostly with streams of various depths and building her confidence in there. And it's lovely to see that. That might just seem like a shallow stream, but for a dog it wouldn't get its feet wet in the past. She's done exceedingly well there. So that's a little topic on exposure. And I'm just going to lead her out of this area, across the ditch. Tally, come. She'll find her own way across. And just leave it there. This is Max Weir, Action for Dogs. Have a great day, folks.